Everyone in this arena has a money stake in one of our famous couples as we play the game of celebrity gossip, TattleTales. And here's the star of TattleTales, Bert Convey.
Hello, everybody. Thank you. Welcome to TattleTales. It's nice to have you with us today. Thank you for tuning us in, following Gene Rayburn and his match game craziness. We just happen to have one of the crazies with match game with us today. You're going to meet them all in just a moment. Here they are, winning money for the blue section today. Oddly enough, from Match Game 75.
Wearing blue.
Wearing blue, one of the resident crazies of Match Game, and we're so glad to have him with us today, Mr. Richard Dawson and his gal, Jody Donovan. Can you do that, Richard? Can you whistle that way when you...
Yes?
Yeah.
I cannot do it.
You can't do that. Can you, Jody? Can you whistle with your fingers in your mouth?
Can.
No way.
No way.
Come
really.
on, do it. I'm sure you can do it.
Jody, you can do it. Try it. Just put your fingers in your mouth and try that. No, thank you. Moving right along.
Somewhere a Doberman said, what was that?
It's nice to have you both with us today. Thank you for coming. Winning money today for the banana section. Wonderful actor. He is the meanest man. Did you see him in American Graffiti? Boy, was he mean. Mr. Bo Hopkins and his beautiful gal, Sondra Locke. You know, it's true, though. I think all the screen heavies, the guys who play the meanest, they're always such nice people. Don't you find that true, Bo? More importantly, Sondra, don't you find that true?
Aw, pussycat.
Yes, a pussycat. Just don't cross him, right? It's nice to have you with us today. And winning money today for the red section, there he is. By golly, the clothes horse of all time. I tell you, Harvey. Mr. Harvey Miller, producer, director, writer, person, and Diana Ewing.
It's a pleasure to be working for the red team today because red is the color of my favorite wine.
It is?
Yes.
Isn't that interesting? Red is the color of my favorite wine. Now,
Yes.
isn't that... Only a writer could say that way.
It could be a song.
Red is the color of my favorite wine. Yes. Anyway, Diana, it's nice to have you with us as well.
Thank
How do you
you.
put up with that is what I want to know. It must be tough living with a writer.
I don't live with him.
Shut up,
Oh, I didn't mean that. I meant, oh, mercy, what have I done here? What I meant was...
I'll explain.
Will you
My
explain
mother
it,
is
Richard?
He
Thank
didn't
you.
mean
Richard-
living with him, darling.
I meant
What did it-
He
being
meant
with him.
staying over.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
My mother is watching this show, dear.
Well, you know what I meant. I meant, you know what I meant. I
That's
meant...
the English way
Not
of saying
literally,
it,
I meant
yeah.
that figuratively speaking. Here we are.
Yeah,
First
all right.
question, worth $150. It's for you, ladies. You're marooned on our famous desert island with a handsome young stranger. That's for you, ladies. Naturally. Well, on the other hand, no. You're both completely nude, and there's no way to clothe yourselves. Suddenly, a single pair of dungarees washes up on shore. Who would you want to wear them? You or the young man? Okay, I'll say it again. You're marooned on our famous desert island with a handsome young stranger. You're both completely nude, and there is no way to clothe yourselves. Suddenly, a single pair of dungarees wash up on shore. Who would you want to wear them? You or the young man? Okay, you've got the situation, girls. Think about it. We'll come back in a moment. Off they go, Richard. Who would Jody prefer to wear the pants in the family, so to speak?
I think someone in Guam. Well, I know. I feel that Jody would wear them, but not for modesty reasons.
No.
Because she's a voyeur.
Oh.
So she would wear them and let things go as they may.
Yes, right. You've done it again.
Well, thank you.
Yes, all right. She'll say she'll let him wear them, right? She's gonna wear them.
Yeah.
I got it.
You
Okay.
dress your guy, and I'll dress her.
I got it. Okay, let's bring on Jody.
Trouble, you're suffering from overexposure.
You think that's what it is? Been out in the sun too long. Jody, what are you going to do? You're on the desert island. What does it say? Desert island, as a matter of fact. Single pair of dungarees washes up on shore. You're both nude. Who gets them, you or the guy?
I'm no fool. I would rather have him be nude. And
So you would rather. You're right.
Isn't she neat?
What was that?
Isn't she neat?
She's neat.
She doesn't beat around the bush.
No.
I'm no fool. Carry on.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jody. You have a share of the pot for the blues section. Bo, what will Sondra do?
Well, she's modest, so she would probably wear them herself.
She would.
Yeah.
For modesty reasons.
No, just for sun.
Yeah.
Probably heavier.
Doesn't want to get the
No.
sun on her. I understand. Okay.
She's a little shy.
Yeah, well, the sun can be fierce on a desert island, I've heard.
So can the daughter, I've heard.
Never mind. She'll wear them herself. Let's bring on Sondra. I've heard of some reasons. Sondra, how are you?
That's frightening.
What's frightening?
No.
No, it's nothing to be frightened of. Who's going to wear the dungarees on that desert island? Are you going to have them, or is the gentleman going to wear them?
Well, I'd much rather look at him than me, so I'll wear them.
That's what the man said. You're right. Absolutely correct. Harvey, what will Diana do? You're going to make it a three-way sweep here?
Yeah. Well, since the damage has probably already been done,
I don't know what he means by
by the
that.
time the
but
dungarees wash up, I think that Diana would choose to wear them herself.
She would.
Well, of course.
Probably for warmth.
Nobody wants sandy legs.
No, that's right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's awful.
It can
All
lead
right.
to worse things.
She'll
so
wear
she
them
would
herself. Let's bring Diana on.
Could be bugs there.
Here she comes now. Diana, what are you going to do now? There you are alone with this handsome stranger. Single pair of dungarees washes up on shore. You have nothing to wear, neither of you, or neither of you. Who gets to wear them? You or the fella?
Me.
That's it. You got it. We'll split it three ways. We'll come back in a moment after we have done our splitting up, and you'll come back too with us, won't you? We got a lot more splitting up of pots to do. See you in a moment. Here we go. Question number 2 coming up. This is a good question. Ladies, if you are ready, it's for you. It's worth $150 as well. We have a three-way tie for your information. There's a charming little church at Forest Lawn Cemetery called the Weekirk on the Heather. And many couples get married there. Would you have any hesitation about getting married in a cemetery? Let me ask you again. There's a charming little church at Forest Lawn Cemetery called the Weekirk on the Heather. Ah, yes, the Weekirk on the Heather. And many couples get married there. Would you have any hesitation about getting married in a cemetery? Think it over. We'll return momentarily for your answer. Off they go. We'll start with you, Bo. Would Sondra have any hesitation about getting married at the Weekirk of the Heather at Forest Lawn?
I would.
Right. You wouldn't care to do that, is that right?
No.
Why is that, Bo?
I don't like ghosts.
Don't like
Always
ghosts.
been afraid of
Right.
cemeteries.
Right. Don't want to hang around a cemetery, okay?
Well, I think, I've been to a few when I was growing up as a kid,
Yeah.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't tell the whole thing anyway.
Right, no, I understand.
What was your question?
The question was, would Sondra have any hesitation about getting married at that church, which is really in a cemetery?
I don't think so. I think as long as she wants to get married, she can get married in a nudist colony.
Right.
She better not, but
No,
she could.
but that's not my question either. I mean, but I'll ask her if you'd like.
Yeah.
Would you
go
get
ahead.
married in a
I might.
nudist colony? No. You say she would not have any hesitation.
I don't think so, no.
All right, let's bring her on and find out. Sondra, would you have any hesitation about getting married in a cemetery?
Absolutely. Totally. I don't want to be in a cemetery. No!
He said you would not have any hesitation.
Oh, how could you do that?
You wouldn't get married at Forest Lawn, is that it?
Getting married is scary enough.
Right,
Doesn't
without
have
putting
to
in
be
a cemetery. I understand what you're trying to say. You're wrong, nevertheless, but I understand. Sorry about that. Harvey, what will Diana say?
Well, Diana would hesitate to get married anywhere, and I think particularly in a cemetery. Basically because it's a bummer.
It is?
Yeah.
You think so?
You're starting off on the wrong foot.
Yeah. One thing you don't want is 1 foot in a grave at the same time you're getting married.
Whatever joke you want to make about it, it's fine with me. It's just that she definitely would not want that, no.
No, the answer is no. She would absolutely have a hesitation. Let's bring her on and see what she says. Diana, would you have any hesitation about getting married in the wee Kirk and the Heather church in the cemetery?
Yes.
That's what the man said. You're right.
I'll cancel our reservation.
You have a share of the pot for the red section. Richard, what will Jody do? Will she get married in the wee Kirk of the Heather or no?
Before she'd do that, she'd get married in Newberry's.
What's wrong? Newberry's
I
is
think
terrific.
that's too spooky for her.
You really think so?
She would not get married in a cemetery.
No.
But she would be buried there, so she's met them halfway.
Yes. I think that's, if you've got to compromise, I think that's the way to do
That's
it, right?
right.
Yes, all right. Let's bring
Buried
Jody.
at your wedding.
Let's bring Jody
Yeah.
on. Jody, would you have any hesitation about getting married at the wee Kirk of the Heather at Forest Lawn?
Forest Lawn is not one of your more romantic spots, so I would say I would not get married.
That's it. You're right. Jody and Richard, Diana and Harvey. What?
Ask her about Newberry.
All right, they split the pot. It's halftime, fellas. Step to the rear. We'll bring the ladies out front. We'll change places. We'll come back with the second half of TattleTales in just a moment. See you then. Okay, here we go. This question is for the men. We have changed places, and we're ready to go. Fellas, if you're set, here we go. When was the last time a woman tried to pick you up? Within the last week, month, longer ago than that, or never? Oh. When was the last time a woman tried to pick you up? Within the last week, month, longer ago than that, or never? That's kind of a hard question. Think it over, fellas. We'll come back in a moment. Usually, I guess you think of it working the other way around, but it does work both ways. Diana, what will Harvey say to this?
Last week.
Really?
I mean, oh, yes. I mean, do you think his ego would allow him to say anything less than that?
Whether or not it's so or not, he's going to say within the last week. You're sure of that, huh?
Well, yeah.
Okay. Let's bring him on and find out, the little devil. Harvey, when was the last time that a woman tried to pick you up? Within the last week, month, longer ago than that, or never?
About 10 minutes ago, Bert.
That's within the last week. Boy, oh boy.
I can't mention names because she's in the room now.
I understand. Okay. Boy, you get around, I'll tell you that. You have a share of the pot, too.
I didn't do a thing.
Jody, I understand that. Jody, what will Richard say?
He will also say within the past week, because it just so happens that we were over in Hawaii on a vacation, and I was with him, and a girl sent a note to him. She
Really?
didn't care about me, of
Really?
course. And saying, hi, I love you, and all this. Meet me at the Pearl Factory.
Oh, the old Pearl Factory ruse, huh? Did he meet her at the Pearl Factory?
Yes. No, he tried, but she was gone by that time.
Oh, really? Meet me at the Pearl Factory.
Yes.
Okay, so you'll say within the last week, or was it
Yes.
within the last? It was
Within the last week.
Really? All right, let's bring him on. Wow, it's wilder than I thought. Richard, when was the last time that a woman tried to pick you up? Within the last week, month, longer ago than that, or never?
I don't know if you know this woman, Ann Conley. Beautiful lady.
Yes,
I've got a camera lady going. Within the last month.
wrong.
When
Does the phrase "meet me at the Pearl Factory" ring a bell to you?
Well, see, I've been back. I've been back from Honolulu over a week. You said a week, a month?
That's right, I did. I said
Jody?
within the last
And
week.
I just
Jody,
returned.
apologize to the
I
blue
just
section.
returned.
Oh, because you just
I'm
came
sorry,
back.
so
But I
the
came back a
incident
week.
probably did happen, but I was sure if there wasn't truth in this incident, I'm sure it would have happened again. So-
Right.
Well, it has, but I'm not
So,
telling you about that.
irresistible.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to tell everything, Richard. Obviously.
Girl at the farmer's market.
Right. Just how long ago was that?
Oh, she's in sliced meats. I'll talk to you about her
Oh,
later.
I see. Sondra, what will Bo say? When's the last time a girl tried to pick him up?
Oh, Bert, I don't know. No, I think he thinks he's a very big ladies' man. He'll say within the last week.
Within the last week.
Oh, yes, I think so.
Where was he last week?
I don't know. That's why I think it was in the last week. No.
All right. You'll say within the last week. Let's see what Bo says. Hey, Bo. When was the last time a woman tried to pick you up? Within the last week, month, longer ago than that, or never?
Last week.
That's it. You got it. Sondra and Bo, Diane and Harvey, they got it. They split it. We'll come back in a moment. Good close game, too, and decide it with the $300 question. See you in a moment now. Come on back. This is the last question. This one's worth $300. This will decide it. Fellas, if you're ready, here we go. Got a good game out here. Men, which of the following subjects do you spend more time thinking about? Money, career, or sex? Which of the following subjects do you spend more time thinking about? Money, career, or sex? Think it over, fellas. We'll come back in a minute. Off they go. Do you know that I think I read someplace that the average man goes no longer than 5 minutes without thinking about sex? True. And I think a woman goes longer, like 5.5 minutes. Let's start with you, Jody. What does Richard spend more time thinking about?
I know for sure he doesn't think about money. That's not important to him at all. He does think about career a little bit, but definitely a big thoughts period for sex.
Really?
Yes.
Reserves a great deal of his time for that, does he?
Yes.
All right, let's bring him on and find out. Richard, which of the following subjects do you spend more time thinking about? Money, career, or sex?
I just picked up about 2 weeks ago.
No, that was the other question, Richard. We've done that.
Really?
You missed that, and
How time flies when you're having fun.
Yes, you got it wrong, and we're not going to go over that again.
No. Now, which do I? All right, I'm going to be honest and say sex.
That's the one.
Yes, that's
You know, when you say that, it's interesting to turn out and look at the blue section and see everybody going, yeah, that's the one.
I hope they will beat Jody up for not understanding that it was a month and not a week for that last question.
Yes, they definitely, they will.
We would be much richer if it wasn't for that oinker.
Sorry about that, Richard. He holds a grudge, doesn't he? Okay, Sondra, what's Bo going to say? What does he spend more time thinking about?
Money, career, and sex. Well, it's a close tie, I think, between career and sex. Money, he never thinks about. But judging from his answers earlier in the week, it must be sex. I would say sex.
Really? All right. Desperately trying to think about his answers.
Don't ask me about it, but it's,
okay.
I think it is.
But you'll say that. Let's bring on Bo and see what he says. Bo, what do you spend more time thinking about? Career, money, or sex?
All of them.
Gotta pick one of them, though.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. The banana section says you do.
Career.
No. Sondra said sex. But it was close. She said it never was money, that's for sure, but...
Well, that was my second choice.
Sorry about that, Bo. Diana, how about Harvey? What will he say?
I think Harvey will say sex.
He will, huh?
Yes. Do you want me to elaborate on that?
It's up to you. Would you like to?
Well, they're all very closely related. I mean, in fact, they're all interchangeable. As a matter of fact, they're just different sublimations of the same primitive urge that we all feel. And
yes, that's the way I feel about it, exactly.
So I would play it safe and say sex.
You'll play it safe and say sex. Right. The primitive urge will out. Let's bring him on and see what he says. Harvey, which do you spend more time thinking about? Career, money, or sex?
Gee, Bert, I do so well in all three. It's
yes.
hard to choose. I do think about sex.
That's the one. I told you men think about it a lot. Diane and Harvey, Jody and Richard, they split the pot in half. And time is up. The red section has won it today. We'll be back in a moment. Let you know exactly how much the red section is watched. Good total, too. See you in a second after these Red section with Diana and Harvey today. $350. We had $1,000, a total of $1,350.
You stop that.
Listen, we have talked about Harvey as a producer and writing and directing The Odd Couple, but Diana, what have you got in the fall that we can look forward to so that our audiences will know?
Oh, I have a, what's it called? Petrocelli.
Yes?
Petrocelli and a police story coming up.
Coming in the fall. We'll
Yes.
watch for Diana on those shows. I hope you'll watch for us on TattleTales. Bert Convy saying so long, everybody. See you next time. Thank you for tuning in.
This is Gene Wood speaking for TattleTales, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.